Have you got a special occasion coming up? Then the Crown of Figglesham is the perfect place to go. Call 01304 612 555 or click thecrownoffinglesham.co.uk for more information.
Futures for Dogs is a small voluntary non-profit making rescue based in Studdle in Kent. They don't have kennels and foster in their own homes. They help dogs and even some cats from both the UK and Ireland. All of the dogs are fostered in private homes by volunteers. They also work with other rescues they are involved with to help place dogs in their care and on their behalf. Johnny Lewis from Coastal Radio caught up with Lynn McCulloch from Futures for Dogs and started by asking her about the charity.
We're not a registered charity. We are what's really known as a not-for-profit voluntary organisation. So effectively we are a charity, but we're not registered.
Future for Dogs, this time of year, just after Christmas, I mean, you must be inundated. I mean, I've seen some of the posts on social media.
It's dreadful. I mean, it's bad at all times of year, but just after Christmas, of course, we're picking up the unwanted Christmas presents. We're picking up the unwanted puppies. So it does get to be a very, very expensive time for us. Also, this year in particular, we've had a couple of extra cases that were dumped on us just before Christmas, which were dogs from puppy farms, and they come in the most dreadful condition. They've only ever spent their lives living in a crate, living in their own excrement, and just absolutely appalling. They were in awful condition. We got them put right again and found out that one of them was pregnant, and she has just had 6 puppies. But it wasn't an easy job because she went way over her time. I mean, obviously we didn't know when she'd been mated, we didn't know when she was due. We were just looking for the signs when she started nesting and all these sort of things. And then we thought any minute now she's going to give birth. 2 weeks later she still hadn't. So it was an emergency rush up to the vet because it had turned out where she'd been bred from so much, her little body couldn't contract. So she couldn't actually give birth to these puppies without intervention.
So something like this, vets bills, jabs and all of this sort of stuff, and your own time, it all must cost a fortune.
It does. One dog alone that we've got in at the moment, CJ, came into us with 2 broken hips, and he has had vet treatment and he's currently going through hydrotherapy, and so far to date he's cost us £2,000. But yes, everything adds up. It's the vaccination, the neutering, the microchipping, the worming, flea treatments, and of course their food.
If people want to help you, how can they do that? I mean, not only looking for foster, people, i.e. for the dogs, but also people who maybe could help financially or come along and lend a hand with walking the dogs.
We're always looking for volunteers to do everything, walking the dogs, fostering. Also, any donations will be very, very well accepted. There's information on our website and on our Facebook page as to how people can donate, either into our bank account or through our PayPal account. Facebook is just Futures for Dogs, and the website is futuresfordogs.co.uk.
And the thing you would say about people thinking about getting a puppy is look carefully, think about when it grows up, and also not from a puppy farm.
Absolutely. If you're looking for a dog, whether it be a puppy, whether it be an adult dog, please contact your local rescue first. Don't put money in the pockets of the puppy farmers so that they can just carry on producing more and more puppies for their own monetary benefit, and see another dog coming through the rescue like the poor little dog who couldn't give birth because she'd been bred from so much. Please go to your rescue first.